You're looking at Union Station here in Washington, D.C., right near the U.S. Capitol. The senior members of the NWF climate team, Larry Schweiger, our president and CEO, and Jeremy Simons, our senior vice president, are meeting with our members of the lobbying team. They're looking at the latest version of the Senate climate legislation that's about to be formally unveiled in the Capitol in a few minutes. Larry's actually going to be speaking at a press conference there, along with the principal sponsors of the legislation, Senator Joe Lieberman and Senator John Kerry.
Well, I just came off of about 7 days on the Gulf, out in boats, a couple times each day, seeing the damage that's being done in the Gulf of Mexico. It's another reminder that our oil consumption and our addiction to fossil fuels has to be stopped. We need to move in a new direction. And this is really about us changing our behavior so that we can better protect our children and we can better protect our grandchildren and their future. This is really an intergenerational issue. It's a moral issue. And the climate bill, in my mind, is the first step in a series of steps that need to be taken.
We're all really hopeful that the legislation will be passing this year. It's essential to get climate action, and we're hopeful that this legislation is going to jumpstart the negotiations and move us toward final resolution of a bill this year as time runs out on the Senate calendar's clock. You can probably see the media is filing in and signing in behind me. This promises to be a pretty interesting event.
We're weighed down by a broken energy policy built on a dangerous addiction to foreign oil. We're threatened by the impacts of a changing climate. And right now, as one of the worst oil spills in our nation's history washes onto our shores, no one can doubt how urgently we need a new energy policy in this country.
We would not be here today if we did not feel that with the help of the people here, we can and will adopt the American Power Act in this session of Congress.
Religious people and non-believers alike have a sense that being a good steward of our earth and our atmosphere is the right thing to do.
As the CEO of the nation's #1 renewable energy company, I can promise you this: with a price on carbon and with the other aspects of this bill, we will invest billions of dollars more money every single year in renewables.
When oil flows into our Gulf waters as fast as our gasoline money is flowing to the Persian Gulf, it's time for a new energy policy here in America. For every day the Senate fails to pass comprehensive clean energy and climate legislation, we put our economy, our national security, and our environment at great risk.
Well, as you can see, the press conference has ended, and now people are filing out of the room, and now comes the hard part, which is building the grassroots support that's needed to pass the legislation and power this through the Senate. The coalition is strong. You saw here that we had people from labor and national security groups and, of course, conservation groups like our own. And the conservation groups need to drive home the message that wildlife is at risk from global warming, and you can do your part by visiting nwf.org, clicking on global warming, signing up, staying abreast of things, and writing your senators and congressmen.